Alright, here we're going to do section 5.6, which is mainly your triangle inequality theorem. That theorem says the sum of the lengths of any two sides is larger than the third side. Alright, what that kind of boils down to is this, which you will have to remember. Small plus medium has to be greater than large. When I'm talking small, medium, and large, I mean the small side, the medium side, and the large side of a triangle. And you'll see how that works when we go through these examples. So, determine if the following side lengths could form a triangle. Okay? If small plus medium is not bigger than large, it will not form a triangle. So number one, we're going to do our smallest is 8, our medium is 17, and our large is 24. Those will not always be in order. You have to decide which is the smallest length, which is the biggest length, and which is the medium length. Okay? So we do small plus medium needs to be bigger than large. Okay? So then we look, 8 plus 17, that is, 25. Is 25 greater than 24? Yes. So yes, those side lengths will form a triangle. All right, now let's try example number 2. So if you have two that are the same length, just label one of them as your small and one of them as your medium, and then 7 will be our large. Okay? So small plus medium bigger than large. Well, 3 plus 3 is 6. Is 6 greater than 7? No. So 3, 3, and 7 will not make a triangle. Now on these notes, I'm going to show you a few examples, and then the rest of them you need to do for practice on your own, and that will be part of your completion grade. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 you need to do on your own. You can finish filling out these notes and then go back and work out these problems if you like, or just get this section done right now. But if you don't have the practice problems done, you will not get full credit. Having the notes filled out isn't enough, okay? So, another part you're going to have from this section is finding a third side range. So how you do this is you will add for the big number and subtract for the little number. What I mean by that is if you know two sides of a triangle are 14 and 22, you're figuring out the possible sides, options for how long that third side can be. So we're going to subtract them for the lower bound. So 22 minus 14 is 8. So x needs to be greater than 8, but it needs to be less than whatever 14 plus 22 is, which is 36. Okay? The reason why we make that range is so that we know which values the third side can be so that it works with our triangle inequality theorem. So if we choose any number that's between 8 and 36, then it would work that our small plus medium would be bigger than large. Okay, so add for the big number, subtract for the little number. So over here with number 10, 31 and 28 are the two sides I know. So to find the third side, I'll subtract. 31 minus 28 is 3. So x has to be between 3 and 31 plus 28, which is 59. Okay? So anywhere between 3 and 59. It can be a really wide range like that one, or it could be smaller ranges. But that is all your possible options. All right? Now on your own, you'll have to go complete 11, 12, 13, and 14. And I will show you how to do number 15, and then you will do 16 also on your own. So 15 says, if a triangle has lengths of 15 feet and 27 feet, check all the possible lengths for the third side. So let's first make a range and figure out what x needs to be between. 27 minus 15 is 12. And 27 plus 15 is 42. Okay? So it has to be between 12 and 42. Now, so 34 is between 12 and 42. Is 12 between those? Can it be 12? It cannot. You cannot be 12 or 42. You can only be between those. So 29 is between, 18 is between, 43 is too big. Okay, so it's kind of a choose all question. They like to do these on tests. You'll do the same thing from 15 on to 16. All right. So now the last part that you will have to do with the triangle inequality theorem is order angles or order the sides. So the angles of a triangle can be put in order by comparing the side. The smallest angle is always opposite the smallest side. Okay, so the small goes with the small, and the largest angle is always opposite the largest or the longest side. Okay? So, order the angles from least to greatest right here. So we want to first, let's look at the sides and decide which ones are small, medium, and large. 7 is the smallest measure, 10 is the next smallest, and then 13 is the biggest measurement. So now you'll go across to figure out what your angles are. So across from my smallest side here is angle A, and if I'm ordering from least to greatest, I should start with my small. Okay, so angle A is the smallest, and then our medium side was AB right here at 10 feet, and across from that was angle C, so that one is next. And then our large side was AC right here, which was 13, so we go across from that, which is angle B. So angle B would be our greatest side. So in order from least to greatest would be angle A, angle C, angle B. You will do the same thing oppositely with the sides. So the sides of a triangle can be put in order by comparing the angles. The shortest side is always opposite the smallest angle. And the longest side is always opposite the largest angle. So you can do it both ways. All right? So with these angles, we need to order them small, medium, and large. Well, I actually only know 2 of these angles so far, so I actually need to figure out what angle F is right here. And you still know that triangles' angles add up to 180 degrees. So 180 minus 103 minus 42 will get 35 degrees. Now I can label them as small, medium, and large. And then choose my opposite sides. Double check what order it's having you go in. This is also doing least to greatest. Okay, so I'll start with my small angle and go opposite of it, which will be side ED. All right, and then your medium angle is E at E right here, so I go across from it and I have DF. And then lastly, my large angle right here at D, I go across from it and I am using EF for my largest side. Okay, so that listed the sides in order from least to greatest. I'll do a couple more examples with you. All right, so I'm going to do the first ones of each of these sections, and you will have to do the evens. So 2, 4, 6, and 8 on the back. All right, so let's go back up. Set 1. Order the angles from least to greatest. Okay, so let's figure out our small side, medium side, large side. Now, this is where I'm going to show you guys a trick with this. All right, so if NP right here is my small side, across from it would be my small angle at M. There's only 3 letters in a triangle, N, P, and M. NP is this side, so opposite should be the letter that's not touching it, which is M. So it will be angle M is my smallest. Now my medium was MN, the letter not used was P, so that's my medium. And it's also the one that's across from it. So lastly, my large side is MP. So the letter I have not used now is angle N. Okay? That helps you. You can use that trick based off just the letters, so you don't necessarily have to go off of a picture. We'll do it again with these other examples. So now I have to order the angles from greatest to least. So here's my small side, medium side, large side. But now I want to start with the large, which is BD. So the letter not used is angle C. So angle C is my largest angle. My medium angle would be across from my side CD. So that would be angle B. And then my small side is CB, so the letter not used yet is angle D, would be my smallest angle. All right. And the last examples, we're going to order the sides now. The first one is from least to greatest. The second one is from greatest to least. Notice that in both of these examples, too, you only know 2 out of 3 of the angles. So you need to figure out what that missing length or missing angle is. So 180 minus 31 minus 57 equals 92 right here. And then list these as small, medium, large. So my small side, you can still use this to do the sides as well. My small angle was at J, so the other 2 letters are KL. And that is my small side that would be across from my small angle. Okay? Now your medium side is at L. The ones across from it are K and J. That side, KJ. Those are the letters you haven't used yet. And then your large angle is K. The letters not used there are JL. So JL would be your greatest. All right, we'll use the same thing below, but we're going greatest to least. Solve for that missing angle first. So 180 minus 82 minus 54 is 44. And label small, medium, large. But now we're going to start at the large because it says to start from greatest to least. So if I'm at Y, this greatest side will be XZ. If my medium is at X, my medium side needs to be YZ. And if my small is at Z, my small side needs to be YX or XY. All right, that's listing them in order. So all of the other problems on this sheet need to be completed by you and turned in to get a full completion grade on these notes.